What's up, guys? What is going on, everybody? It is literally the last Monday in August. It's the last Monday in August, and I don't know about you, but once the burrs come up, September, October, November, December, those months, it starts to get real crazy for me. So as I probably told you guys, this is my favorite type of weather coming up, the fall weather. So as fall comes in, I definitely try to push my game up, especially because it's winter and it's not like summertime where you'll be outside, you feel like eating everything. Wintertime is like different. So that's when I could actually focus on a lot more. I get a lot more work in the winter. So I'm actually going to be starting a lot of new challenges for myself because I realized, first off, I've just laxed a little bit. I've laxed on organizing my time. I've laxed on doing a lot of things that I said I wanted to accomplish this summer, and I was kind of just outside living it up, which was great, don't get me wrong, but I really wanted to do a little bit more, focus on organizing myself, focus on discipline, and then of course working out, because I was on such a great workout tip, and then I decided one morning, and that's all it took, was that one morning I got up and I was like, I'm just tired today, I'm not going to do it. And then that one day became another day, and then I found myself kind of on a roll. And as I mentioned to you guys, I'm working out right now with Be Fit. So if you guys are looking for like a meal plan, if you're looking for any of that good stuff, you definitely can get on to her. She does a great meal plan. She does a great like fitness workout schedule suited just for you. She also does personal training as well. So she has a group that she works out with every Sunday morning at 10 o'clock at Centennial Park. So we've been doing it from the beginning of the summer. We get up every single Sunday and we get that done. But it's not enough. Like, I feel like I need to be doing it every day. So I'm about to amp it up on myself. I just have to get stuff ready for school, because school kind of just popped up. It's like right there, right? So it's all about organizing, because once you have everything organized, the mornings especially will run a lot smoother. And I get up pretty early in the morning. I'm a morning person, so I like to make sure that my mornings set the tone for my day. And if I'm organized, everything runs smoothly. I have things thought out, prepared, planned, and it's just go, 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 So it's bad to be back to that hustle. But speaking of hustle, of course, we have the beautiful, and I am excited about this conversation with Jody-Ann. It has definitely been something I've been waiting for. What's up, girl?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. So what's going on? How was your day?
It's hot. A lot of running around and stuff, getting ready for the event this weekend. I'm excited, but it's a lot. But, I'm ready.
All right.
How was your day?
It was good. I can't complain. I had to work, but working is life, and that's it. It's so hot outside, but I just can't believe how quickly this summer is gone. It's the last Sunday in August.
Tell me about it. Like, where did the time go?
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
But introduce yourself. Let everybody know who you are and what you do.
Thank you. So good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you are in the world. So my name is Jody-Ann Stone. I am the president of the Queen House organization. I am also the CEO/chef of Jody's Kitchen. I am a mom. I am a registered early childhood educator. I am an entrepreneur, of course, venturing out on a lot of adventures. Yeah, overall, that's pretty much the breakdown of who I am and what I do.
Awesome. So you just mentioned you guys have an event coming up on Saturday. Talk to us about it. What is going on?
We do. So we have a circle of strength. So I did a part 1 back in June where we had it on Zoom. So this is a part 2, which is in person. I'm thankful for that because I'm tired of the Zoom online meetings.
Right.
So I'm excited for that. So this is a part 2 of the circle of strength. The circle of strength, we call it the circle of strength because it's a representation of women that are their moms, their business owners. They work their 9 to 5. They have so much going on in their life, so they have to constantly find the strength to do what they have to do. And then it's a pop-up shop as well. So we have small businesses that's coming in to showcase their products and their services and stuff like that. We have guest speakers that's going to be telling us about their stories, about how they have overcome struggles and how they find strength in their life to keep going on their day-to-day basis. So yeah.
Wow. Okay, that sounds interesting. So tell us where it is.
It's in Mississauga. It's on September 4th, so it's this Saturday, September 4th at Mississauga in the Huron Park Community Center. It's from 1 to 6 p.m. It's a free admission, so it's open to the public. Anyone is welcome. It's family friendly, so you can bring your children, bring your husband, bring your grandmother, bring everyone. Come on out. We have swag bags, we have giveaways, we have raffles, plus we're going to be having treats for the children, of course. So we hope to see you soon.
Okay. So talk to us about the Queen Hustle. What is Queen Hustle? How did you come up with this name, this concept? Give us the 411, girl.
Okay, so the Queen Hustle is a women empowerment organization, or should I say female on a general, because it's both older women and younger teenage women as well. And the concept, the Queen Hustle, me and my sister started it actually. So we came up with the name, the Queen Hustle, because we see ourselves as queen. We represent who we are. We stand strong on our 2 feet. We do what we have to do to showcase that we don't need a king for us to be a queen. And then the hustling part of it, we have ventured out. We have done telemarketing. We have done so many things in our life that we're like, you know what? We're always hustling. We're always going there. We haven't found anything that we haven't ventured out there and tried. So the queen and the hustle came together. And we're like, this is the perfect combination. It's our representations of who we are. So this is the name. So that's how we came up with it. Yeah. So, you know, we're both here in Canada and in Jamaica. So it's, like I said, it's women. So we try to empower women financially, emotionally, physically, mentally, in whatever way that we can find to empower them and to give them the strength that they need to keep pushing on and to keep doing what they have to do. So yeah, that's pretty much the breakdown. There's a lot more information, but you guys can definitely check out our page for more info on that. But that's pretty much the breakdown of it.
Okay. And then, so why did you get started? Why did you feel like this was a need to support women in this type of way?
Honestly, the main reason behind it, I remember back in 2019, I was a part of a women movement in Toronto where I was doing the Forex trading and stuff like that. It was a group of women that I came across and I joined the movement. I was a part of the Forex, but I mainly joined the movement because it was a group of Black women. And I'm like, this is weird to see a group of Black women working together and coming together to try to accomplish the same thing. It's rare. Like you barely ever see that anywhere. And I'm like, okay, so I joined that. I got started in it, and then we started going to their events and stuff, and then we saw what they were talking about and stuff, and then we came up with the Instagram page, the Queen Hustle. And then I said to my sister, I'm like, why not just turn it into an organization? There's so many more women out there that would love to be a part of something like this. So if we turn it into an organization, we can get them to come together, we can work together, we do events and stuff like that together, and that's how it got started, where we started hosting events, we started doing seminars and stuff like that, and we go out there and we talk to the women and stuff like that. And also growing up in Jamaica, I have seen a lot of females, you know, when they come together, they try to accomplish things and stuff like that. And I've always had a passion for helping people, especially women, because growing up in Jamaica, I've seen women gone through so many struggles where they're like struggling to provide for their children, especially if they're like single mothers and stuff like that. And I'm like, here in Canada, we have so much more opportunity compared to in Jamaica. So why not start something like this where we can get the support and the donations and stuff like that that we need and send them back to Jamaica where we can use it to make a difference there. And that's how we got started. And from there, it just take off.
Yeah. And you're doing a lot. You were just talking about seminars, supporting people not only here in your community here, but in your community back there as well in Jamaica. So that's huge.
It is. It's a lot. But, you know, we're doing it together, so it makes it easier for us because we come together and we try our best to work together as a team and to try to get it done.
And you mentioned something, shout out to Jamila on the walk. You had a great walk with Jamila at her net walking hike, right?
Yeah.
um, yes, it was great. And we did a lot of talking on the walk, and I remember you saying, you know, it's hard for women sometimes to come together and support each other authentically, you know what I mean? So I love how this, you came together with your sister, you have other women that are joining you together to help bring a change to that stigma, you know what I mean?
Yes, for sure, yeah.
Yeah. So what type of other initiatives do you guys participate in?
So we participate in like back to school drives. We do Christmas toy drive as well. We try to do like run GoFundMe pages for like people back home in Jamaica that are trying to like build houses and they don't have the financial support for that. Honestly, we, like I said, we did some seminars. Those are empowering. That we have pretty much adventure out into as much areas as we can to try to support pretty much anybody that we can, honestly.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what are some of the other misconceptions that we need to squash when it comes to Black women supporting each other and Black women in business?
Some of those that we need to squash are Black women can't work together, always competing, we're always fighting with each other, and just that Black women are crazy. I don't know where they get the conception that we're crazy Black women, but a lot of, I get that. I get that a lot of times, but they're not true. Like from being on the outside and seeing like a lot of us like on Facebook and Instagram cursing at each other and stuff, a lot of people would judge and be like, that's all that they stand for. But when you're on the inside and you actually get to talk to the woman and you get to work with them and you see what they're capable of and what they can do, you see it from a whole different perspective. And honestly, it needs to change that we can't work together because we can't. I have seen it done. It is rare. I'm not going to say it's not, it is, but it can be done. And we need to come together and try to put that out there more, especially now in the world where everyone is constantly fighting with each other and all of that. We need to come together and try to be more collaborations rather than always competing with each other. So I would definitely like to see more of that. So those are definitely some of what we need to squash, and we need to come together and show them that it can be done. No, doesn't matter how much work it might take. It does take a lot of work, and we're willing to put in the work, and we're willing to do whatever it takes to remove those stereotypes from our community.
For sure. And Simone was just saying some people are crazy, but not all people are crazy. So she's right. I mean, you know, it is what it is, but they come in every race, not only the Black race, it's all races, right? And ACBN, welcome to the conversation, says crazy good at their jobs. You know, and that's true. We are definitely very, very innovative, very, you know, driven, and we're crazy good at our jobs.
Yes, exactly. There we go. We're crazy good at our jobs.
Yes. So I know you do a lot, and I've also jumped in on a lot of your conversations. Talk to us about some of the conversations that you have online.
So we have the Queen's Chat where we go live every Saturday or Sunday. We try our best, we try our best. Sometimes we do get off schedule. But the main reason why we do that and some of the conversations that we have are just like what is going on in the world right now, like domestic violence, Black women trying to, again, not working together, always competing and stuff. So we try to bring awareness to a lot of those issues, showing that it can be done. And if we talk about it, we have to try to normalize it, that it is normal, and we shouldn't be ashamed of talking about things like that because it is happening out in the world. And a lot of times when we have these conversations, we don't know who is out there that's listening and might just need to hear what we have to say, so that they're not the only one that's going through things like that in their life, and we're here to support them and to assist them in the best way that we can. So those are the conversations that we try to have. We try to bring on guest speakers, people that are going through similar situations, so they can share their stories and get our perspective or get our assistance in whatever way we need to support them.
Yeah. And it's so important because you're bringing people on to tell a story, and talk to us about why telling our stories are so important, especially in our community where we don't always talk about stuff.
Yeah, it is. In our community, like a lot of us, I know from personal experience, I was always a shy person growing up. I was never one to be out there because a lot of us, when we share our story, we're so afraid of being judged and, people taking our stories and saying, oh, so that's who she is. She go through all those things. Like, what does she think she is and stuff like that. So we have to make it be known that it is okay for us to share our stories. A lot of people are going to judge. There's nothing we can do about that. At the end of the day, you just have to be your own person, tell your truth, and whosoever it sits with, it does. Who it doesn't, that's just the way that it is. But you just have to tell your truth. You cannot be afraid to share who you are and what you have gone through due to what people are going to say or how they're going to judge you. This is just the world that we live in nowadays. You just have to accept it and do what you have to do.
Yeah, so true. So true. And talk to us about your faith, because I know you are a faith woman. Talk to us about how that plays a role in the Queen Hustle.
It's honestly, like I said, I'm gonna keep going back to the Black women working together. I have been through so much with women. That's when I started saying that we're gonna start this organization to try to empower women. A lot of people come to me and they're like, "You crazy? Why you want to go do something like that when you have gone through so many things with women?" And I'm like, if I'm supposed to allow what I have gone through to determine what my future holds, I'm forever going to be in the same place because I'm never going to be able to get over what I have gone through if I don't talk about it and try to overcome those obstacles. So my faith, a lot of times when I do things, I always try to pray and I talk to God about it. I try to talk to him as normal as possible as I would talk to anybody else, to talk to him. And you know what? If this is not what I'm supposed to do, please show me a sign. If it is what, please allow me to go in the right direction and to make sure that what I'm doing, I'm not doing it to please others out there. I'm doing it for you. And this is my purpose on this earth. So please allow me and show me the right way to do what was put on this earth to do. And honestly, a lot of times it takes a lot of patience and a lot of strength to do a lot of what we have to do out here in this world. So I just have to trust and believe and pray that he'll lead me in the right direction and that what I'm doing it for him and not for the fame and the fortune that's out there in this world, So, yeah.
Super important, But I see your beautiful earrings. Are they a part of some Queen Hustle merch?
Made by Julie, of course.
Talk to us about the merch, because I know you guys have a couple of things for sale as well.
Yes, we do. So we have earrings, of course. We have T-shirts. We do keychains, and all of the earrings, keychains, bracelets are made by me, of course, and we sell them. So whenever we sell our merchandise, it goes back into the organization because we ship barrels and stuff. We have to purchase supplies whenever we don't get enough donations and stuff for that. So with every merchandise that we sell, we take that fund and we invest it back into the organization to help us to support the initiatives and the seminars and the giveaways and the back to school and stuff like that we does. So with every purchase that you make, you're making a difference in someone's life.
All right. So how can we purchase some of the merch that you guys have?
So all of our merch are available on our website, www.thequeenhustle.org. The link is in our bio as well as you guys can send us a DM, our phone number, you can email us, and whatever way is comfortable for you guys to make the purchase, feel free to reach out. But the main way is all of them are showcased on the website and also on our Instagram page.
Okay, all right. So there's a lot of obstacles out here. You're talking about obstacles as women. You even talked a bit about different things that you've had to go through. What is pushing you? How do you stay focused on making sure that you're determined to make a change in other women's lives?
Honestly, my biggest motivation is my mom and my daughter. I have seen my mom go through some of the worst things that you could ever possibly go through in life, and she always comes out with the biggest smile on her face. And I always wonder how. And every time I would talk to her about it, she would say, there's always for the greater good. Because I have seen her gone through some things and done some things that I questioned myself when I was growing up, because I'm like, why does she do these things? Like, even after people have put her through so many things, she still continues to help them and to be good to them. And I'm like, why? And now that I have grown and I have started to do what I'm doing now, I can see why she does that. And then I have my daughter, who I never want to grow up to have to go through the struggles and all of what I went through. So I'm trying my best to change the stereotype and to change a lot of things that's out there in the world. So she never has to endure half of what I went through when she's at my age. So some of the struggles that I have gone through are, sometimes I'm doing things, I'm exhausted, and I'm like, why do I keep doing this to myself? And I have to keep looking back at it and remind myself why I started. If I quit, all those people that are relying on me, what are they going to do? I can't give up because I'm not just in this for me, I'm in this for other people too. And they're counting on me to show up each and every day. It's a lot of pressure, but I just have to keep reminding myself why you started. Just remember why you started. Remember why. And there's people out there. And sometimes I get messages and DMs and people are like, thank you so much for this. I needed to hear this. I needed to see this. And I'm like, okay, God, there's still a purpose for what I'm doing. Thank you for that message. And things like that are what keeps me going on a daily basis. And I thank God for all my community, for them. As much I pour into them, just as much as they pour into me, honestly.
And that's beautiful. That's important. And, Simone is talking about how we have to pave the way for our children because they're watching us. They're listening to us, but they're watching us more. You know what I mean? So, yeah, she's picking up. She sees mommy.
Yeah, she sees everything. And they mimic. They're like a sponge. They sponge up everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Definitely. So true. So true. So what advice would you give to anybody that is looking to start an initiative like this or join the Queen Hustle? What advice would you give them?
For someone that's looking to start an initiative like this, I would say prepare for the worst because it's going to come at you. Honestly, it's going to come. Even from the people that are closest to you, some of them are going to try to discourage you to say, don't do this. Because there's going to be people out there that you're going to help and they're not going to appreciate anything that you do for them. But at the end of the day, you cannot let that one person distract you or get you out of the way from doing what you're doing because there's other people out there that you're going to do something and it's going to change their life. So you have to be prepared for the worst. Be prepared for the people that are closest to you won't support you and they won't give you any motivation at all, and be prepared to work your ass off and you're going to fail a million times, but just remember never to give up and to keep going, honestly.
That's difficult, and anybody who's on here as an entrepreneur knows what it feels like when the people closest to you are not supporting you. So how do you push through when those times came up for you?
Honestly, I just have to look at it and be like, like I said, I have tried so many things, and a lot of them that I've tried, the people closest to me, they're like, yeah, do it, I'll help you, I'll buy something from you. And then at the end of the day, when I get started, they ghosted. They're like, yeah, sure. As soon as you tell them the price or as soon as they see something, they're like, oh, I don't like that anymore. But you just have to remember, the people that are going to support you the most are complete strangers, people that you have never met. But you will get the support. You just have to make sure that you're committed to what you're doing and that you have the drive and the determination to do it. It's going to happen, but at the end of the day, you cannot let that distract you from what you are meant to do.
Yes, definitely. So what are some things that we need to remember as we embark upon this journey? So if somebody is going to start an initiative like this or just do anything that they feel like they should be doing, what are some tips that you have for them?
Okay, so some of the tips is, like I said again, you're going to fail time and time again, but just remember, never to give up. They said 7 times fall, 8 times rise, right? That's what they say, so you just have to keep remember that. But most importantly, you have to remember, it is okay to ask for help. Sometimes we are so ashamed that, oh, if I ask this person for help, they're going to look down on me. But sometimes you have people out there that are more experienced, and all that you need to do is just to open your mouth and ask for the help. And you'll be surprised at how easy it is when you ask for that help and how much easier it gets for you to do what you have to do because that person have more experience and they can guide you in the right direction that you need to go. They said closed mouth does not get fed, and that is true. You cannot close your mouth. You have to ask for what you need because that's the only way you're going to get it. Yeah. It is true. It's hard for us to do a lot of times, but sometimes that's just what you have to do, right?
Yeah, 100%. It's not easy always to ask for help, but we all need help. We all need help at some point or another, right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, wow. So talk to us about how we can support the Queen Hustle.
Okay, so you guys can support the Queen Hustle by, like I said before, we do back to school drive, we do Christmas drive. So like school supplies with the Christmas drive, we do like toys for like the younger children, and then like for the older kids, we do like body products like deodorants and stuff like that. We're currently doing one of that in Jamaica. We're working on right now. So we're packing barrels to send off next month so they can be there in time for December. And then also with the food and stuff, we send food products. So like tin products, like stuff that won't expire during like a certain period of time, because by the time they get there and to be distributed. And then again, you guys can also purchase our merchandise, which we can use towards purchasing the barrels to cover the fees to send them to Jamaica, and then clearance fee and stuff like that. And yeah, so just like basically our events, whenever we do events, all the proceeds from that as well goes back into supporting our drive. So sometimes we even do cash giveaways, because a lot of times people need stuff that we cannot provide for them. So we'll give them the cash, because that's the best way what we can support them. Even in Jamaica, we don't always have the supply to give them in Jamaica. So we can send them the money, they purchase the supplies, and they always send us receipts. So we have proof that they actually did what they said they needed the money for.
Right. So do you have like a group of people in Jamaica that are helping you guys out there?
Yes, we do. I have my sister and other ladies there that does run the organizations and stuff, yes.
Okay, so your sister's not here.
I have sister here and I have sister in Jamaica. There's 10 of us. From my mom's side, there's 10 of us. We're in Jamaica, in Canada. Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's good, girl. So how many sisters, how many brothers?
So I have 5 sisters, 6 including me, and then 4 brothers. So, wow. And I'm the middle child. Like 5 older and 4 that's younger. So I'm like right in the middle. Yeah.
That's good. That's good, man. So tell us, what can we expect to see from the Queen Hustle in the future?
In the future, you can expect to see a lot more collaboration, because we're big on collaboration. We're always looking to collaborate with sister organizations and stuff like that to branch out and to be able to help more women out there in the world. And of course, we're looking into getting a physical location where we can do more workshops and seminars and host more events and stuff without having to worry about paying the fees and stuff like that goes behind it. And we're looking to just be out there. Hopefully this will die down so we can be out there more in the community and interacting more with our fellow sisters. And you know what? It's better to be in person sometimes. Sometimes we just need the face-to-face and not just always be behind the computer. So we have a lot in store, but I'll just share those little bits and pieces, and then you guys just wait to see what's there to come.
All right. All right. So how can we stay in touch with you?
You can stay in touch by following us on Instagram. You can follow us on Facebook as well. You can subscribe to our newsletter that's on our website. You can follow us on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do videos there as well. And overall, we're going to be doing a WhatsApp group coming soon as well, just where we can support more women and stuff like that that's over the world, because not everyone has social media. So we're trying to see if we can find other ways to connect. So just follow us on socials and we stay up to date on everything that we do.
Awesome. Awesome. Do you have any shout outs? Anybody you want to big up?
Yes, Miss Simone in the comment there. I see you, sis. Thank you so much for the support and for always being there. Thank you to everyone, the ladies in Jamaica. Thank you to our community for all the followers that we have for continuously being there and supporting us and pouring into us just as much as we pour into you guys. We appreciate it as much as everyone is there for you. We might not say it all the time, but we do appreciate the support. Thank you so much to everyone.
Well, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you, girl. I see all the great things that you're doing, and I wish you all the blessings on everything. I'm trying my best to make sure that I'm going to be able to make it out on Saturday. So you should be able to see me. I'm going to come through and make sure to check out what you guys have going on Saturday. So tell everybody again what time Saturday and where we can all link up.
Definitely. So it's Saturday the 4th. It's from 1 to 6 p.m. in Mississauga at the Huron Park Community Center inside the big auditorium. We'll have a sign so you guys will not be able to miss it. Again, we'll have giveaways, swag bags. You know, M&R Catering will be there with the good food. There's going to be some music and stuff. So make sure y'all come on through. I can't wait to meet each and every one of you. And thank you so much again, Ellie, for this platform to be able to share my journey and my story. I really appreciate it.
No problem, girl. Come back anytime. Anytime you have anything going on, just let us know. We'll repost it for you, and you can always come back and share with us. All right?
All right, thank you so much again.
All right. Have a good night.
Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. I'm telling you, there's a lot going on. Queen Hustle she's a boss. As Simone is saying, she is definitely a boss lady. She is doing some big, big things. Big collaboration with women and the community. So we've got to support. If there's anything that you can do to support, you always want to reach out. Make sure that you're getting in touch with Jody-Ann on Instagram, by email, however you need to get in touch with her, get in touch with her. They're always sending things back to Jamaica. They're sending barrels down, you heard. So make sure that if you can contribute to anything there, you're contributing. And then also she's doing events here. She's having an event on Saturday. If you could come through, support. There's raffle tickets. That means there's chance to win prizes. There's giveaways. There's a lot of good things happening. So make sure that you guys are there to support. And there's going to be some good food because M&R Catering, if you guys don't know, M&R Catering has some really nice, pepper shrimp. I'm telling you, I'm telling you guys, even if it's just to go and get some food, you definitely want to go and support, guys. All right. So thank you so much to Jody-Ann for coming through. She dropped a lot of gems on us today, a lot of things for us to think about, making sure that we are doing what we got to do, pushing ourselves to actually meet those results, getting the results, and then going for the goal. Just continue to go. 7 times you fall down, 8 times you get up. And she touched on something also, closed mouth don't get fed, right? So we always got to make sure that we are asking for the help that we need, okay? Because we can't do this alone. And that's what I love about the Queen Hustle Foundation, the whole thing. They're all about supporting, empowering, and connectivity, unity, helping each other. And that's what we need more of in our community. So guys, you know what it is. Big, big, big shout out to Jody-Ann for coming through and sharing her journey and her experiences with us to empower us to continue to do what we are doing. And so that's it, guys. What can I say? This is the last Monday of August. I cannot believe how the time has gone so quickly. Like, it's gone. I can't believe it. So we're embarking into September, October, November, December, and I call those months the burrs. Yes, it's starting to get cold. It's not our coldest months, but it's where, we have to actually wind down the year. So this is where the year is coming to a rapid end. We literally only have a couple more months left until December 31st, and then we're into 2022. Can you believe it? 2022. So right now, for this last stretch of the months, we got to start thinking about what we didn't accomplish this year because we still have time. How can we push ourselves to accomplish it? Make sure that you're checking your to-do list of, back in January, what did you say that you were going to do? What was the list of things that you really wanted to make sure that you were going to accomplish this year? You still have time. Make sure that you smash it out, get it done. And sometimes, I know for me, sometimes when there's a time crunch and a time constraint, I work faster under pressure. It's crazy, but sometimes I do. So you definitely want to make sure that you guys are continuing to stay focused, continuing to, make sure that you guys encourage yourselves to do what you got to do. Do what you got to do and understand that you still have time. It's only August 30th today. We still got time to make sure that we bang out whatever we got to bang out. You got to finish your second book, girl. If that's the goal, you got to do it. You got to do it. What did you say to yourself in January? Because I know I write down everything. And I'm always about making sure, because I'm staring at my board right now off to the side, that I have my goals, monthly goals. I have my to-do list, short-term to-do list, and my long-term to-do list. I have my affirmations, my upcoming reminders of things. Like, we need to get stuff done. And even for me, there's a lot of things that are in red right now because they're not getting done because I've been slipping and I've been outside too much enjoying the nice weather. You know what I'm saying? But I need to buckle down. And this is the time when for me, it's my kids are going back to school. So that when it comes to that, I have to make sure that I'm organized in such a way that we got to get up early. We got to make sure everybody's in bed at a certain time. Things have to be done like clockwork. So for me, this is crunch time for me. I got to make sure I'm getting the things done. So many things happening to distract me, but I'm unstoppable, so I will get it done. Yes, you will, girl. Because Simone, if you guys didn't know already, Simone is Miss Unstoppable. Nothing can stop this lady, okay? She is Miss Unstoppable. All right, you definitely want to support her as well. Grab a t-shirt for her unstoppable movement that she has going on. Unstoppable sisters, queens, brothers. I don't know all of the lingo, but she's unstoppable. Grab her book. Just click the link, Simone Rose, and check out her following on Instagram. I know she's on Facebook as well, and I'm sure she has a website as well where you can purchase it, or you can purchase the book on Amazon, I believe. So make sure that you guys do. I actually did it. I got her book, and I'm still in the midst of reading that book. It is a powerful, powerful testimony of just how unstoppable this woman is. And I'm telling you guys, it's breathtaking, and it's something that I would recommend every person read, because it's really, it's a tearjerker, but it's real life, man, because we're out here, we're dealing with a lot. You know what I mean? And to keep moving, to keep pushing yourself, to get back on your feet and doing all of these things, it's super, super, super important. But yeah, girl, I see you. I know you are everywhere. Yes, you are. But yeah, back to school, it's right there, right? So for me, it is like, I got to get these kids organized. I'm trying to tell them, yo, you need to get back to bed at a reasonable time. It's no more, Mom, let's have a movie night. Mom, pop some popcorn. It's like, nah, man, you guys got to get in your bed. Like, you know what I mean? Get your rest, because we got to start getting back into that routine of waking up early in the mornings. And, you know, I mean, for kids anyways, they normally do. Kids always, like, they're early birds. No matter what's going on, they're waking up early in the morning, crack of dawn type of things. You know what I mean? I was the same way when I was a kid, so I understand it, but it's not the same. When you're going to school, you have to make sure you're getting that proper rest. You know what I mean? And I need the rest too, because, like, it's crazy. It's crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? But guys, so I definitely am going to make sure that we are going to be starting a challenge in September, and this challenge is going to be a little bit longer than my regular 10-day challenges. If you guys remember from the beginning when I first started doing challenges, my challenges were super long. They were like 60 days, 45 days. I think I did some ridiculously long challenges. So I'm not sure how long this challenge is going to be, but it's definitely going to be, I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I'm not sure, and literally September is 2 days away. So like, what am I waiting for? It's in red on my board because I haven't narrowed it down. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I need to work on that. But I'm gonna be doing a serious challenge, because I do these challenges for myself. Honestly, I put them out so that everybody is able to read through what the challenges that I'm going through. I need, like, anything you see that I'm posting, it's stuff that I need for myself, reminders for myself, just tidbits of information that I hear somewhere, or that I've been reflecting on, or that I've come across, and I do a little bit of research on it, and I'm like, I need to polish this up on myself. I need to do this for myself, because I believe, a big time believer in self-work, and I call it life work, because I believe that if you stay steady, focused on yourself and trying to make yourself a better person every single day, you definitely got a lot of work to do. So there's no reason for you to be able to look around you and worry about what Tom, Dick, and Harry is doing, because when you're focused on being a better parent, being a better sister, being a better daughter, being a better wife, being a better friend, spouse, whatever it is that you're focused on being better at, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and it's life work, because it never ends. So I just definitely want to encourage everybody to take that time out for themselves to really reflect on who they are, what they're doing, what your goals are for the next couple of months. We have 2022 coming. Where are you going to be at in 2022? What do you see for yourself in 2022? You know what I mean? How are you going to make it in 2022? How are you going to make it big for yourself? You know what I'm saying? So that's really what I'm going to be working on these burrs coming up. And of course, I'm excited about it all. I'm excited, and at the same time, I've been just relaxing this summer. Trust me, I have been like on just summertime mode, just doing whatever, so I'm really gotta pull my socks up, and because now it's, you got to start wearing socks again. Pull my socks up and really get to the core work that needs to be done. So yeah, you guys are going to see a challenge. Also, I want you guys to check the link tree for me, okay? Definitely want to check the link tree. I have a lot of different things going on. I just added a link for Irie Herb's I can't even pronounce apothecary. You guys want to just check the link in my link tree, okay? Check them out. They have some fabulous stuff on their site. All natural products. They have different lipsticks, lashes for women. They have teas. They have a whole bunch of different things. Beautiful, beautiful girl. She was on my Instagram, on my show as well. She came on What's the 411, talked to us about all of her different products. So you definitely want to check her out, Grenadian, and she's here right here in the GTA as well. So if you need something delivered or you need to get in touch with her, you definitely want to check that out. She has some great stuff. Also, what else do we have coming up? October 3rd, I believe, we have part 2 of the living room. So this was a phenomenal event that we had last month. If you guys missed the July event, you missed out, okay? It was a phenomenal night full of great food, beautiful appetizers, specialized drinks, and comedy by Jay Martin. Like, if you guys don't know already, you definitely want to check him out. This guy's hilarious, okay? So he's hosting the show. We have live band. We have a whole bunch of different talented actors, this and that, coming out to share on that night. So you definitely want to get your tickets early, because the last time there was a lot of confusion with the tickets at the door and it was crazy. So make sure that you get your tickets early, okay, guys? Get your tickets early. I will definitely be there. It's going to be a phenomenal night. What else do we have going on? Oh, yes, we have the Mindset 101. Mindset 101 is a course that I do. It's all about the mindset. It's all about retraining and transforming our mind to ensure that we do different things. And a couple of days ago, I put a post out, and in the comments, somebody responded about the heart, and it's about your heart, how to change your mind. It's not about your mind, it's about your heart. But if we know, we know, right? And what it is so a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. And it's not about your, it's hard to change your heart. It's hard to change a heart, the heart of a person, but it's possible, okay? And so I talk about life work all the time. I talk about pushing yourself to make sure that you are doing and being the best that you can possibly be. And this course is really about transforming the mindset. And the mind is the heart, because however you think, that's how you feel really about yourself in your heart. It's about changing your mind about who you are. When you change your mind, you can change your life. Trust me. Grab my book. It's called Figure It Out. And that's exactly what I talk about in the book, is how powerful your life can be if you, once you make that choice and once you decide to change your mind. So I want to encourage everybody, if you know anybody who's interested and would like to take the course, you definitely want to jump on it. I have the link in my link tree as well, so you can just click it, register for it, and I will see you. The course is coming up. It's a 3-week course, and we really go in depth. I do a lot of personal work individually with the students that come on to the course as well. So it's really fun and it's heartwarming. Okay. Yes, girl. I'm glad that you like it. Yes, it definitely was. The book came about because when I was doing a lot of work on myself, self-reflection, trying to figure out what I wanted to do, how I wanted to change my life, I started writing all these things down. I just really made the book for myself so that I could kind of look back at my own notes of how I could progress, because the book talks about things like, for example, forgiveness, and making sure that you're able to forgive and what forgiveness looks like and how to go through forgiveness. And that's something that you're always going to have to deal with in life. Things are going to happen where you're going to need to either forgive somebody or forgive yourself. You know what I mean? So it's just things that you always want to be reminded of, because we're never always going to know and remember everything. So it's always good to reflect. And trust me when I tell you, I read my own book. I go back to that book all the time and I reread certain chapters, tab things out, because it's important. It is what it is, right? So yes, guys, I just want to encourage you to do that. I'm excited about next week. We have another fabulous guest coming on. So be sure to hang out, and we definitely will see you next week, guys. Next week, it'll be September. It'll be September next. I just can't believe it. So get them goals written down and start working on them. Okay, 2022 is upon us. I'll leave you with that. All right. Thank you so much for joining What's the 411, where everybody's story matters. I will see you next week, same time, same place. Good night, guys.